Okay, I think I'm set. Sorry. And you girls are here. Hello. Hi, Missouri. Hi, Kim. It's tonight. It's Tuesday. Hello from California, Ohio, Massachusetts. I love it. It's so fun. I think my mat is crooked here. West Virginia. Hi, Lynn from Tulsa. I'm going to be in Tulsa in a couple of weeks for a band competition. We're not that far from you, just a little bit north. Hi, Renee. Hello, Marilyn. Hi, Lois. Hi from the UK. Hello. I'm so glad to see everybody here. Just in case you don't know, this is Lori behind the camera, and we are gonna do some we're just gonna check out all the new stuff. So I'm just gonna jump right in. The Greetery has the latest release coming to tomorrow, Wednesday. If you're not watching this will be for later live. It's available Wednesday, October 3rd at 10 a.m. Eastern. Kim, I had to really think about that because, I don't know if today is Tuesday or Wednesday. The new collection from the Greetery is called Fireside, and it is in Betsy's amazing style, all about Christmas. So we're going to just jump right in here. If you guys want to see anything stamped or stenciled or anything in particular, let me know. Did I say October 3rd? See, we've had quite a day trying to figure out what today is and what tomorrow is. Today's the 1st. Yes, tomorrow's the 2nd. Sorry. Tomorrow, the 2nd of October at 10 a.m. So yeah, if there's anything that you guys want to see stamped or stenciled or anything, or die cut, I can absolutely do that. So we're just going to go through the products first. I'll show you all the fun little details of each product, and then holler if you want to see something put together, and I can do a little of that at the end. So we're going to start from the top. Betsy always gives us this really pretty PDF, and that's what I'm reading from. For you guys that hang out with me every time, I just go off of her list. And so we're just going to start at the top with the Bookish Holiday Frames stamp set. I also have this video today horizontal. We just figured out that YouTube has this, so I hope that this is a good view. I was using my phone and doing it differently, so I hope this looks good. Okay, so let me open this so you can kind of see what we've got in here. So we have the book. This is kind of a frame, really pretty frame, and then there is a couple of extra little details in here along with sentiments. I did print this out so you could see 'twas the night before Christmas, and then this one says Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night. On here it's spelled wrong if you see that, so I just wanted to show you the correct version. And then we also have Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year written in this handwritten font right here. So lots of really pretty fonts for the front of the book. So if you've seen already the blogs, you've seen the new die set that is called Have a Spine. And this is a 3 set of there's 3 dies in here that will create a card front to look like a book, and it is super easy to put together. Let me show you the 3 dies. You have the actual spine, and then this is what will cut your card front, and then you have this is the little page die, so you can see the cut lines that create the little bitty pages of the book. Let me show you what it looks like cut out. So there is the bottom, I cut that out in gold so it just looks like gold pages, and then you can see there's the spine. This is the perfect A2 size card front. So these dies, along with the stamps, you can create really just about anything, any kind of book that you want. You can see I stamped the frame in gold on this card, and I've of course kept everything. All of my cards are pretty simple. So that is what the book looks like, though. The spine and the pages there at the bottom. Your designs are always, oh, thank you so much. Yeah, I'm thinking Betsy has a gorgeous house. I've seen a few pictures. She has an amazing style, that's for sure. Love the set for the book, so realistic. It really is. It really is. Gail, I'm so glad you could join us for your first show. I wasn't going to get it until I saw the Christmas story. Yeah. The Christmas story. Okay, let's go to that next. Well, actually, first I'm going to show you the holiday frames dies. So this is for the stamp set. Hi, Jennifer Kinney. So you have the large frame for the large die for the big frame, I should say. And then all the sentiments also have their own die for this stamp set. So you can purchase those in addition to the stamp set if you would like. So again, this stamp set is called Bookish Holiday Frames. And then you have a Spine, which is the 3 die set here. And then the holiday, or the Bookish Holiday die set. You can kind of see here on the front of the packaging what everything looks like and what it cuts out. For those of you that are new to the Greetery, Betsy does include a QR code on all of the packaging. You can scan this with your phone, and it'll bring up a lookbook of lots of different ideas of things that you can make with the stamp set. So here's the stamp set that Kim was talking about. This is called the Christmas Story. And this is just a print of Luke 2, and then several different sentiments down here at the bottom with some flourishes and some really pretty stamps. I wanted to show you guys what it looks like, just the stamp on an A2 size card, so 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and that it fills up a card front pretty well, and just a nice typed font. There are also the Christmas Story dies, and these go with just the few little sentiments here at the bottom. And if you can see those close up, the dies look just like that. Connie, my first live also. So glad you're here, Connie. The lookbooks are an awesome resource. Yes, each of her stamp sets on the website all have a lookbook, so that's really nice. I've got to get the Christmas Story stamp set is beautiful. All right, so again, the Christmas Story and the Christmas Story dies. Okay, we're gonna move on to, oh, I guess I should have showed you guys. Let me show you the back of the packaging for the Have a Spine dies. So this gives a 1, 2, 3, just a super easy little tutorial on how to cut those out. You start with the colored cardstock for the spine. You have your detail die. You can use different colors or metallic, like I used the gold here. And then this is for your A2 size card front that fits into the spine. So she gives you a really easy guide here on the back of the packaging. This next stamp set is called Winter Crest. There was a crest. Oh, missing a piece. Hold on. Okay, this is the Winter Crest. This is what it looks like on the assembled example on the back of the packaging. So there's the frame and then some greenery, and then you can see the little red buds. So the stamp itself is the greenery. There's several different sentiments and the frame, along with a really pretty Noel that goes right here that fits in the center. So then you also have the stencils that go with it. So this is the stencil that you would add after the greenery. These are the little red buds. And then you have the option to mask the center of the frame and add some color in there. And then you've got the banner, and I have the pop out too. Here's the little banner die. So you can mask that off and stamp your sentiments. This is my quick version of the crest. I actually didn't stamp the frame. I just used the stencil to add a little bit of color in the background, but you can see what those buds look like. I wonder if I can turn. Does that help? Let's add some light. You can see what those buds look like in the greenery, and then I popped up a gold banner. So super easy little stamp set to create some quick cards. So there's the two stencils with the two masks that pop out and the stamp set, and that is called the Winter Crest. So it's the stamp and stencil set. There are 2 additional dies that go with this, and I'm dropping them on the floor. Okay, so these are the Winter Crest stencils. This is the packaging. You can see the gold cut line around the detail, so you can kind of see what that looks like. There's the die itself with the banner die, and then there's also the little Noel that you can pop up. And you can see that I've done that there in the center, just to die cut that center sentiment. And then there's also the crest number 2. And that is just so you can cut out that center little crest. And then on the die, you can see little embossing lines. So the sentiment by itself, or the die by itself, definitely gives you some detail. All right, we're gonna move on to the warm and cozy dies. If you guys have seen the cozy little chair, the couch, this is it. So this is the warm and cozy die set. And basically, when you put everything together, you get the cutest little chair and pillows and a throw and a rug. You can see everything right here that's included in the die set. I love this little doily for the back of the chair. It also has just a little bit of the cut detail and the embossing detail, if you can see that in the die. Yes, Liz, the details that Betsy adds in are amazing. And again, on the back of this, you can see just an example, or you can see the little tutorial on how to put that together. So this is called Warm and Cozy. To coordinate with that set, this is the Warm and Cozy stamp set. This has several, sorry there's a glare, but I've got my light on, so I'll kind of turn it. This has a really fun font. If you guys love different fonts, this is one that you might like. Just kind of a handwritten, really cute font. And then you've got the little block sentiments to go along with it. And then there's different details for the pillows, the rug. These are just kind of some things you can add to the chair and the pillows and all the fun things. Warm and Cozy stamp set. There is also dies. Oh yes, and the cat. I forgot about the cat. He's over here in the die set. Here's the little cat right here. He's cute. And here is the warm and cozy die set. So you have all of the sentiments there. You can pop those up after you stamp them out. Tell me if that light is annoying. I don't know how it looks to you guys, but it's a lot brighter on my desk, but you can definitely see that glare. So I can turn it off if it's too bright. We're gonna move on to Fireside. I love this stamp set. This is so fun. This gives you the ability to cut out the littlest, cutest fireplace and just put it on the front of your card. So here is the front of the packaging. You can see all the dies. There's the hearth. You can cut out the wood grain hearth to put on top. You've got a brick background, a little fire, and then there's some tools, and then the little grate and a tool hanger. So cute. Here is the assembled example on the back of the packaging, so you can see just exactly how it all looks together. And here are the dies. So here's the main part of the fireplace. You can see the brick detail just in an embossed line here, along with some cut lines that give you some detail on the front. This all cuts out in one piece, but there's little tiny, I don't know if you can see that little divide here and here. That makes it easy to snip apart. And that way you can add different colors. So I cut the whole thing out of this really light gray cardstock. You can see the brick on that first layer. Then I cut it out again in a little bit darker gray, and I just snipped those few areas and was able to lay that piece right on top. And then another layer in a really dark gray around the edge. So those three, basically they're just layered up together. And then back behind here is the wood grain mantle. So that kind of gives you the idea of the size. Again, another A2 size card. So the fireplace works really well on that. And then, oh, here's the little guard here in the front, and you can see the fire, the little flames in the back. I did use the rug from the Warm and Cozy set. I cut it in half just to give a little bit of grounding to the fireplace. Thank you, girls. It is a really fun fireplace. I like how you used half the rug. Yes, I thought that was kind of fun just to ground the fireplace. The little logs are so cute. They have the little wood detail in there. So this is a really fun set. You can also purchase it's called Hung with Care. And that is how I have the greenery and the stockings. So this is the die set. The greenery is one solid piece. You can cut that out of, you can cut it all out of the same color or use different colored greens, which is what I did. And then there are just some little extra greeneries that you can tuck in there to give it more of a layered look. You can see the two different colors there. But I believe the price. Oh. Thank you, Gail. That's very nice of you. Here is the Hung with Care stamp set, or sorry, die set. You can just see all the little dies there on the front. And then she does give you the example on the back of how to throw that together. The stockings are super easy. Each of the stockings has, I'm trying to see the best way to show you guys here. Each of the stockings has the main piece, and then there's the toe, a heel, and then a topper. And that way you can get the 3 different colors, or many different colors if you wanted to, for the look of a fun sock. It does look like a music stand now that you say that, Liz. Yeah, you could put the tool thing together in that and make a music stand. That's funny. Okay, so again, this one is called Fireside, and then you can have the addition here of the Hung with Care to give yourself a little Christmas fireplace. I need the fireplace set and the stockings. Just adorable. Yes, Jen, I think you would like it. I'm pretty sure. I think I might know. Okay. We're going to move on to the Tagged Elegance. This is a die set that Betsy said has been highly requested, and this is basically just the dies for the sentiments of the Tagged Elegance set. This came out a while back, but now you can purchase the dies that go along. I just saw your live and watch the beginning afterward. I'm super excited. Yes, you can always go back and rewatch this. All of the lives that we do are saved on the Greetery's YouTube. This next stamp set is called Scripted Holiday Sentiments. And this is another one of Betsy's beautiful stamp sets. The large sentiments say peace, joy, hope, Christmas, and merry. And then, of course, you have all the little lined sentiments that you can add in to make. I want to show you, actually, now that I think about it. Here's the front of this book. I did the wishing you the joy of Christmas at Christmas time. So those are some of those little sentiments here that you can add in with a popped up joy on that card front. And then I also used the Merry Christmas in the background behind the mantle, so you can kind of get an idea size-wise of how big the Christmas stamp is. And I love that font and just all these the little bitties that'll fit right in. You can see the Merry fits perfectly right in there too, in the Christmas sentiment. You can also purchase the Scripted Holiday Sentiment dies. Excuse me. So here's the packaging. So you can see those cut lines. And then here is the die set. So on the A2 size card, there's peace and joy. There's the Christmas. It takes up a nice good chunk. And then there's a little and here in the center. So you can kind of see size-wise what those look like. All right, so Scripted Holiday Sentiments and the die set. If you've seen the boxes on Betsy's blog and all over Instagram, that's what we're going to look at next. These are the Arch Box Large. So here is the packaging. You can see what it looks like. There's a little arch die included, and then you have the full die set. It's a large die set, or I should say it's a large die, but let me show you. Here is a Spellbinders Platinum 6 plate, so you can get an idea. The plate fits perfectly on, I said that wrong. The die fits perfectly on the plate. So this will be the large die. And then there's the Archbox Small. Betsy is so creative. It's such a bonus for her to incorporate in new releases. Yes. Yeah, that's my favorite thing, is pulling from older releases, and everything always ties so well together. So here's the Archbox Small, and you can kind of see these side by side. And then here's the arch for the smaller box. So you've probably seen lots of ways that these can be decorated up in the most gorgeous ways, but I just, in my simple card making, I just wanted to show how cute these are, just very simply. You could make a bunch of these. to give out as treat boxes, and they go together so quickly. It's 2 of each of these, and then you can put whatever you want on the front. I used a stamp from a stamp set that I'll show you here shortly, and then I just tied some little bells. So these can be made very quickly, and you can make them pretty simply, and it's just a really cute box. So I wanted to show you that. If you want to see the intricate ones that are absolutely gorgeous, definitely check out the rest of the girls. Their boxes are amazing. Okay, next up, these are the things that go along with the boxes. This is called Fancy Feet. Carrie, the mailbox version is my favorite. I didn't make one, but yet, but I'll show you the post stuff next. It's very cute. Here are the fancy feet. Here's the little packaging, and then to show you guys up close, you can see the detail in the feet, and these will wrap around the sides of the boxes to create a really intricate looking mailbox. So 4 little feet, and then you can see those details. This box is a must-have. Yes, so cute. Can you please hold them up to the rulers? Like the dies, Kim? Can you guys see this? This is an A2 size outline. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 6 inches. Is that what you're looking for? And then 4.5. So my little box, when it's complete, it's about 2 1/4 by 1, 2, 3 by 4, 2 1/4 by 4, and then it's about close to 1.5 inches thick. If that's what you're looking for, Kim. This one, the box itself would be 1, 2, 3, 4, about 5 inches by 3. I hope that's what you were looking for. Hi, Tiffany. Oh my gosh, hi. I'm good. I hope you're good. It's been a while since I've seen you. Are the feet sized only for the large box? They can be used. Here's the box. You can kind of see how that fits. I mean, it just goes around the corner, so you definitely could use it on the small box. And then here is, you can kind of see from front to back what that would look like with the large. The Greetery is my go-to for unusual creative purchase. Betsy does not ever miss a detail, that is for sure. I have my alarm set. I love it. Okay, good, Kim. All right. So I showed you the feet. Now let me show you the doors. These are a single arched door. These work with the boxes. These work with the arched A2 dies. These work for anything. This is the large door. So this is about 1, 2, 3, 4 inches tall, and then this fits perfectly onto the arch box large. And then this is the small one, and it fits perfectly onto that box. Let me show you the back. Here's the back of my this is the small box, and you can see the door cut out, fits perfectly. So you could use this for your treat box. The little door opens. There is a score line right here. You could put some acetate on that window just to keep it, keep your treats in, or just make a little faux door. These do fit with the A2 arched dies, so you can use these away from the boxes. And I can see adding in some of the little greenery to these too, just to Christmas them up, or little pumpkins or anything that Betsy already has in the store. So there's the large and the small of the arched doors. Here's the bottom with the little embossed detail, and then the little door handle. So cute. one more detail that you can purchase for the box. This is called, sorry, the acetate or that cellophane is loud. This one is called post box details. So you can turn those little boxes or the large boxes into a post office box or a post box, and it is so cute. You've got the doors, the little key, and then the post and the mail. Here's what the die set looks like. So you've got that fun post font. And then this is the back of the packaging with the assembled example. So you can kind of see how she has it. Here's a little feet at the bottom, a little lock here, and then the little mail slot there. So cute. The release is tomorrow, October 2nd at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. This next set, called North Pole Post, goes really well with the post box. So you have all these different sentiments: post, North Pole, here's another cute North Pole, and then several just little flourishes. And then over here we've got the stamp. So you have your North Pole stamp and the outside frame. And I love this little one. It says hand stamped by, or no, it says hand stamped for, and then for delivery by December 25th. I think I read that right. So very cute. This is what that stamp looks like stamped out. Of course, these go really well with the airmail stencils that are previously released. That's what the colors in the background are. Here's the little North Pole stamp. I did the stamp, and then I cut the backing out of red. So I layered those together. And then you can also purchase these North Pole Post dies. So these are just all the dies to cut out all of your sentiments. Trying to avoid that glare. And then the Dear Santa. I was kind of like, I kind of geeked out over my sparkly red pen. It's kind of fun, so thank you. I love it too. So much is interchangeable. Yes. So many of these things can be used together, and then, like we were talking about earlier, she does such a good job of, you can pair so much of this with older things. So it all goes together so well. My dad has played Santa for my entire life, so I love this Dear Santa stamp set. It's just the sentiment with a few extra little pieces of greenery. You can see how big that is. Again, A2 size card on this postcard here. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I stamped it in black, and then I just shifted it a tiny bit, and I stamped it again in red just for some extra. But it's a good size stamp and a really pretty font. And then you can also purchase the Dear Santa dies. If you want to pop those up, you can pop up the sentiment. You can also pop up each of the little greenery pieces or cut those out. So that's what those look like. Dear Santa and the Dear Santa dies. I think we're like so close to the end. Okay, you guys have seen the flourished phrases. I think we have thanks, happy birthday, several different sets. So this is the flourished phrases Mary. So it's a 3 stencil set. So stencil number 1 is Mary. And if you look up here in the corner, for those of you who haven't used it, I don't know if you guys can see that, but there's a 1 etched in the stencil. And then you've got your large Mary, and then your outline for the flourished image too. And I'll show you that here in a second. Someone needs to stop me from the that button is hard, isn't it? This is stencil number 2. And then you can see this is the shadow for the Mary. And if I stack those together, I don't know if you guys can see that, but it just is the shadow right around the outside of the word right there. And then the third stencil is the flourishes, and that frames the sentiment perfectly, except I got to turn it the right way. So just like that, my card, you can see I did the flourishes in gold, and then I popped up with foam tape each of the letters. So did some ink blending there. On an A2 size card, you can see it definitely takes up most of the card front. Oh yes, the fountain pen. That is called Pen Pal. That's a previously released pen. You cannot. Okay. The dies are called Flourished Phrases Mary dies. And in this set you have the individual letters for Mary, and then you have the outside frame for the flourish. So the two dies put together give you that assembled example on the back of the packaging. So that shows you how they all fit together. And it's so pretty. It's definitely a good main image for your card. There is, like the other flourish phrases, there is the little set with the wishing you a very Merry Christmas, merry and bright, may your Christmas be merry. So all these little bitties can be added to the flourish phrases. How do you organize your Greetery stash by product type? I do product type. Well, except for Christmas. I should show you guys that someday. Not today because it's messy in here, but I have one tote that is all Christmas, and then everything else is by dies, florals, sentiments, and then I kind of have a miscellaneous that would just be stamp sets that aren't florals. So one of these days I'll get everything cleaned up and I'll share it. All right. So that was the Flourish Phrases stencil, and then the Flourish Phrases Mary stamp set. Okay, this is my favorite, you guys. This die set is my favorite. I don't know if she meant to save it for last, but I feel like I'm saving my favorite for last. This is the ribbon frame. This you can see on the packaging. There's 3 parts to this. You have the full ribbon frame, and then you have an extra bow and a little tiny knot in the middle. So here's the die. Trying to figure out the best way so you guys can see it. So on an A2 size card, it fits perfectly, and it's just the cutest frame. And if you cut this just out of cardstock, it would be equally as cute, but she has added in a stencil that you can purchase called the ribbon frame, and it is just a really simple stencil. Can you guys see the cut line? So it gives you the outline of the full die, and then all this is just the shading. It is so easy. Cut this out first and then lay this down. I gotta figure out the right way here. You just lay this on this way. Lay this on your die cut, and then it will show you exactly where you want to add the shadows. And that way you kind of get that 3-dimensional look. So there's shading in the bow, there's shading underneath, and then right here, just in different areas. So this is my card, pretty quick and easy card on some striped cardstock. And then I went in after the stencil and I added a little bit darker Copic too, just to give it some extra shading. But I love this die. This obviously could be used for Christmas or birthdays or weddings. Oh my goodness, it would look so cute in white for a wedding. Yes, Tiffany, wedding or Easter. I can see why you love that. Yes, Jen, you will like this die. And then, oh, here, this is the scripted sentiments here. This is the Merry Christmas. I popped that up right there. And then our very last thing that I have to share with you guys is the rosemary and berry. So this is the Greenery set that I've used here. So I wanted to show you that really quick. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5 little sprigs and then a full die of berries. So you can add those on to the ends of those. These definitely can be used for Christmas or spring or anything, depending on the color you use. Here's the full die set. This is really nice because you can cut them all out at once. And then just a little dot of glue. And then I went back in. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I added glossy accents on each, and it really gave those berries a 3-dimensional look. Yes, the stencil definitely adds some color. Very elegant ribbon design. Amazing job. Thank you. The book is very cool. I can see why it's your favorite. Thank you, Tiffany. So that's it, you guys. We made it through the fireside release. Again, everything you're seeing today is going to be available tomorrow at thegreetery.com at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. So I am excited. You guys have to tell me what your favorite thing is. Carrie said, or no, wait. Somebody said the book. Irene said the book. Do you think there will be? I can't imagine that there will not be. I mean, she does add-ons for different seasons. So I would not be surprised if we see add-ons. Thanks, Jen. I miss you. Karen, thank you. Yes, everything's amazing. The ribbon frame is my favorite. I'm with you. The book and the fireplace. Oh, I do love the fireplace dies. They're all beautiful. Can't wait. Yes. I would not be surprised if we see add-ons, but I don't know. But we can hope. The ribbon frame, the book card, all the videos. Yes. Well, now I want more than I had. Oh, sorry, Kim. Kim, I think we talk about this every time, don't we? Okay. Archbox. Yes. Yeah, they're so cute. And 2 pieces, and that's what you get. So if you just need little simple treat boxes, they can be simple or they can be so decorated and so many beautiful things. I couldn't possibly pick this one. Book and Arch, yes. Okay. Well, I am so glad that you guys came and hang out with me tonight. So have so much fun shopping tomorrow. And I'm sure I will be seeing you guys again probably sooner than later. And one of these days I will show you how I store my stuff. Tiffany, if you're still here. There you are. Okay. All right, you guys have a great evening, and I hope that we get a visit again soon. Take care, you guys.